don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you!
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the LiJiang T-Rex Megatron. I bought this at TommyParkStore.com. I paid just under $50 for it, shipped in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. Wasn't bad, and yeah, this is the LiJiang version of Beast Wars Transmetal Megatron. It's fine. It comes with a Megatron head, which I like a whole lot better than this thing that they've got on there. This is on a ball peg, so I ought to be able to just pop it right off and put Megatron's head. Well, hang on a second. Let me... Tom! No! Quit it, Tom! Damn it! There we go. Now he looks much more like Megatron. Damn it, Tom! My voice is special. You don't get to just use it whenever you want to. Anyway, here is the other head, and it just looks weird. I actually didn't know this thing existed. Apparently there's a whole group of the Transmetals that these guys are doing, that this company's doing, and for 50 bucks I can't really complain all that much. I think I've got a Transmetal Megatron somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where exactly, and I know you're going to see this in a when we do the collage of pictures, but there he is next to Transart's Tarantulas. So he's decent sized. And I also I'm going to do a picture with Nemesis Prime. Right, not you. But the Light of Thunder, I think that's the one. Magic Square, yeah, it's on the shelf above me up here, so I'll throw it into the pictures too. But this thing is neat. $50 figure, I'll buy these things all day. Head's on a ball peg, look up, down, sideways. That's what you get outwards for mobility. The elbow's kind of limited when you have this on here, but you do have the option of taking it off. And then you get almost a full range with the elbow, so that's good. Same thing with this one. You can take this one off too. They just plug in to a port on his arms, so it works well enough. Tail looks fine, opens, closes. Yeah, the head looks just fine. Let's see here real quick while we're doing this. He is standing approximately 9 inches tall, shoulder to shoulder about 6 with these big pauldrons on. Speaking of the shoulders, good solid ratchet, soft ratchet in and out, bicep rotation at the elbow, the hands open, he's got perpetual typewriter fingers. No ab crunch to speak of. The waist rotates. Ratchets. These things move some if you need them to. You can rotate them to, get a little bit more out of that joint. That's about as far as you're going to get it. And if you keep it the way it's supposed to be, that's as far as you get it. Thigh rotation at it's got to be a mushroom peg right there. Ratcheted knee joint, get you a little bit past 90. The feet can go up that far, a little bit back, and then they're ball jointed, so you get a tilt. That's this guy's articulation. Tell you what, why don't we do size comparisons and we'll go into transformation. Transformation for this guy is not bad. You can leave these on and transform it just fine. Because this is going to be on video, I'm going to just set them to the side. I'm hoping it might be a little bit easier for everybody to see. First thing we want to do is literally just bring up these arms like this. So we got him in a T stance. Man, I'm showing my age. Anyway, pop this down, throw Megatron's head back, and just sink that back in there. Bring this piece over, and just snap it into place. Well, it doesn't snap, it just kind of sets. Come down here, open up his crotch plate, open up his butt flap, and kind of disconnect these two here. And you gotta do the same thing here. Just gotta disconnect. There we go. Okay. So these are gonna come out like this. Rotate until you get, oh yeah, we've got to, how do we do this again? Look, we got to get this so that these come up and plug in. They come down like this, right? And then these tabs are going to plug in right here. So just rotate it around until it sits about where it's supposed to. And then you literally just 2 pegs, 2 holes, pop it in there. It's not the strongest connection I've ever seen, but it does work. Bring the legs down. Okay. And that's what where we're at so far. We can bring these down. We can rotate these so that they look more, I don't know, Tyrannosaurus-y. Now we're going to take the tail, plug the tail in. I guess we can open that up if we want to. We're going to take the head, open up this slot, and this little metallic red piece is going to go into this right here. Shut it down. And here we have Tyrannosaurus Rex in his Tyrannosaurus Rex mode. And I gotta say, this works fairly well. It was easy to get to, didn't take all sorts of effort. It's over an inch. It's over a foot long. I mean, when you consider the length of the tail perspective. Okay, so that's about level. So I'd say it's probably 14 inches long, give or take. It's a nice little thing, especially for the price. I mean, obviously it's not the pretty metallic shiny blue that you're supposed to have with, wait, I'm thinking of the wrong one. The red that it's supposed to be for the Megatron, right? It's a purple. But I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this quite a bit, actually. And I mean, it wouldn't be right if we didn't do the whole wheelie thing with Nemesis. So let's see if we can get him on here. There we go. What do you think, Nemesis? Yippee-ki-yay, mother. No, that's enough. That's enough. No, we're not going to do that on screen. All right. Let's go into size comparisons and final thoughts. Tom, you gotta help me! Ah! Final thoughts wise, this thing is well worth the money. If you're going to spend money on a Beast Wars Megatron, I mean, you could do a lot worse than this one. Yes, I'm aware of the fact that it's not the right color. Yes, I'm aware of the fact that there's not a piece of die cast in this. You know what else I'm aware of? This thing is 50 bucks. I can be rather forgiving for $50, and hopefully you can too if you see my point. This thing is, at least in my opinion, every bit worth the money. So it's a recommend for me, and I mean, hopefully that means something to you. Hopefully. If it doesn't, then why are you even watching my channel? But regardless, this thing is relatively easy to transform, comes together fairly well without too much trouble, and you know what? It's kind of fun to transform. I mean, just look at this. I've about got it transformed just in the time that I'm sitting here chatting with you all. And there we go. I would like to have some die cast in it. I definitely would like to have some die cast. But, you know, the die cast makes it feel like a premium piece. This feels like a toy. For $50, let me just ask this question. For $50, could we be willing to say, okay, for our collection, we don't have to have absolute perfection. We don't have to have 3 pounds worth die cast. If we want that, we have those options in KFC and Fans Toys. But this is not that. This thing maybe weighs, I don't know, at the most 2 pounds. I mean, it's not, the plastic feels good. It's a fine piece. I think that's a conversation for another time. This is a strong recommend for me. If you can be okay with the price point, the slight coloration being different, and the artistic license that they took, you know, with the head, then absolutely. Can you live with this? What do you say, Megs? Yes. Man, that sucked. That's the best I could do, though. That's what you're going to get. Anyway, this is Tom. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamin John. Operators are standing by.